Ya utalii kama nilivyokuwa nimekuarifu inaendelea katika ukumbi wa kimataifa wa mikutano wa Kenyatta KICC, ambapo zimeingia siku ya pili. Washikadau mbalimbali wanaendelea kushiriki maonyesho na mijadala ya nafasi ya sekta ya utalii katika ukuaji wa uchumi wa taifa. Wiki ya maonyesho inalenga kuonyesha mchango wa sekta za utalii katika kuendeleza uchumi wa taifa na kuweza kubadilisha maisha ya wananchi. Kwa sasa tuvuke moja kwa moja tuungane naye mwandishi wetu Faith Wangare ambaye amekita kambi katika jumba la mikutano la KICC. Wangare, kama unanipata kwa njia iliyo safi, hebu tueleze kwa kina.
Naam, shukran sana Paul Kirobi. Tuko eneo la jumba la KICC ambapo Wizara ya Utalii imekuwa na hafla ambayo itaenda hadi Alhamisi, na miongoni mwangu nina washikadau ambao wamekuwa akiwa miongoni mwa utalii. Labda nikuite, labda tuanzishe kutuambia jina lako na pia wizara imekuwa ikiendelea aje? Wizara ya Utalii imekuwa ikiendelea aje na sasa tunaelekea katika mwisho wa mwaka?
Kwa majina naitwa June Chepkemei, mimi ni mkurugenzi mkuu idara ya serikali yanayohusika na utalii nchini Kenya, Kenya Tourism Board.
So wizara imekuwa ikiendelea katika hali tulio nchini sasa, tunaelekea mwaka wa mwisho wa mwaka.
Kama wizara tumeweza kukuza utalii kwa njia mwafaka zaidi. Kwa mara ya kwanza tangu Kenya ijipatie uhuru, tumeweza kukaribisha watalii wengi zaidi kuliko hapo awali. Tumeweza kukaribisha watalii milioni 2.4 katika mwaka wa 2024, na mwaka huu tunatarajia kufunga mwaka na watalii wengi zaidi kupita hapo. Tuko na maono ya kuhakikisha kwamba tumekaribisha watalii milioni 5.5 mnamo mwaka wa 2027, na katika watalii wa humu nchini ambao tunaita domestic, tunatarajia kuongeza idadi ya hao watalii. Hivi sasa watalii wa humu nchini ambao wanajulikana kama domestic tumewa host karibu watalii milioni 7, na kwa ujumla sekta ya utalii imeweza kuongeza mipato ya serikali ambayo tunaita revenue kwa milioni inayozidi 400, na ifikapo mwaka wa 2027 tunatarajia kufika trilioni 1 kwa mapato ambayo serikali ya Kenya inapata kutokana na utalii.
Asante sana. Labda mwenzangu hapa pia tuunge, tuambie haswa nini hatua mnachofanya katika hafla hii leo na wiki hii tunachotarajia kutoka kwenu.
Yeah, my name is Dr. Vincent Obanda from the Wildlife Research and Training Institute, and we're here to celebrate Jamhuri and also to showcase what the institute has done or has achieved. We began our operationalization in 2021, and immediately we embarked on using technology to be able to address the conservation challenges. One of our key achievements is that by last year we had already developed an online permitting system. This online permitting system has actually helped in improving the efficiency. Everyone, whether you are in America or you are in England or you are locally here, you are able to access the permitting process from the comfort of your home. And that one is one achievement that across Africa we are the first to be able to establish that a system that's actually working up to now. Secondly, we are now embarking on bringing all the technology and information and data into one-stop shop as an institute, and that's why we are developing a national wildlife data portal. This database will be one-stop shop, a source of information that any person, whether you are a researcher, you are a government, you are the media, that is where to go. And this is the first time that we are developing a source of information, an authoritative source of information, to able to help the development of the conservation sector, the wildlife sector, in terms of numbers, the plannings, in terms of resource allocation. That is why we are developing this wildlife database, and we are soon launching it. And so this is a celebration of the milestones that we have achieved, and we are excited about this exhibition. Yes.
All right. How long did it take you to take the census? How long
It took us 2 years because we started in around June 2024, and this week it is going to be launched, and we are happy that the president is coming to launch the release of the census report. Yes.
Is this information that's supposed to actually tell us the number of wildlife we have in the whole country, or what exactly is it?
Yes, actually it is supposed to tell us how many, the numbers of different species. For example, what's the number of the elephants, what's the number of lions, and in addition, where are they? If they are in Savo, how many are they? How are they distributed? And this is in the context of a lot of the infrastructural changes and also agroecological changes. So it brings everything into context rather than just numbers, but now place it in the context of how the landscape is. Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
How was that done, like to get the accurate number?
Oh, it's quite an interesting process. It involves a strong collaboration with the partners, communities, and actually the Ministry of Tourism came in very strongly to be able to bring in the funds, because it is a very expensive exercise. But then our teams on the ground use aerial. They go using the fixed planes, and they are able to spot the animals and count them. And once the data comes down, then now it is translated into actual numbers according to species. Now that is where the real work is. Yes, yes.
All right, thank you so much. That's very interesting.
Yes.
So maybe let's go to our next interview, please. It's okay. So start by telling us your name and the role of tourism in the event today.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for having me here. We are so excited to be here at KICC, and we are happy that the theme for this year is tourism, wildlife, and MICE. And MICE is meeting, incentives, conferences, and exhibitions. So the role of tourism, actually, I'm Susan Nongalo from Kenya Tourism Federation, which is a private sector body that advocates for conducive business environment for business to happen in tourism, travel, and hospitality. And the role of tourism, especially from the private sector side, is to ensure that we have seamless flow of business. That is, let's say, call it the arrival, that is visas or ETAs, is for us to ensure that tourists can just go online, apply, park, and fly. So once that is done, then we tend to see most of the flowing in of the tourists. But with our neighbors here, they don't actually need a passport to come to Kenya, especially for Rwanda, Kenya, and Uganda, to go to each other's country. We have the single tourist visa to ease the cross-border business and tourism as well. So the role of tourism as well is to ensure that tourists are happy and our place is hospitable and they are secure. So at Kenya Tourism Federation, we have a safety center that operates every day, 24 hours throughout the year, so that any tourist who should be stuck while having their holiday in Kenya, they have someone to talk to. You can imagine that quiet person who you can just dial and say, I need to go from one point to another, how do you advise? So for the purpose of the public, I'd like to give the contacts of the safety center. We have two numbers, 0722 745 645. We have 0738 617 499. And the numbers I'm giving because we are not only there for international tourists, we exist for all tourists, domestic, regional, continental, and international. The other role for the tourism sector is to have trained personnel, because then with training comes service delivery. So we'd like to tie that. And for every policy that will be made going forward, it is good to have both private and public sit together and agree on what policies to push, because then that reduces the time of we didn't want this, we wanted the other. Yeah, so there is that cohesion and things move very quickly because of our numbers that we are targeting of 5.5 million in 2027. we have a very short time. So the more we work together from now going forward is when we'll be able to double. And when we double domestic, we'll double regional, we double international, and everyone is happy. Business will be booming. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. So Kirobi, yeah, there we have it. The event will be going all through till the Thursday. We're expecting the president to grace the event, where we'll be launching some of the tourism events there. So thank you. My name is Faith Wangari. Back to you, Paul Kirobi, in the studio.
Naam, asante sana Faith.